2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, for the Denver Nuggets, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Up next. Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. LaForce, our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Denver, Grant, both defenses will have their work cut out for them here against these two high-powered offenses.
Get your popcorn ready. There should be a ton of scoring, but I'm also looking to see which team can bring the most intensity on defense. In the end, that will be the deciding factor in this one.
Here we go. So the Nuggets with the tip. Pass to Washington from outside the arc. Drops in the three.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. It's a three-point game. Shot clock at 6. And we're about a minute into the first. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And a missed layup.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
And what separates the Nuggets on offense is their efficiency, Clark.
You're right on it, BA. You rarely see them take bad shots. I mean, they are a well-oiled offensive machine. Adamant about getting quality shots on a consistent basis.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Pass to Williams. Gets the 3 to fall.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Puts it up. And it's Denver with a rebound.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. There's the triple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Williams. Still no points. The three is up. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
His first personal foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
That free throw misses. Grant coming off All-Star weekend. Some teams seem to have renewed focus.
You know, the break is really an opportunity to press the reset button. Take a breath. You know, just get some rest. And, of course, analyze what you've done well and maybe what you haven't. And make the necessary adjustments moving forward.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. No good from outside.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And here they come. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here we can check out the story for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
For three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
13 foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
That free throw no good. That one's no good. And on his third shot, he finally gets it to fall. Shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for the away team. Number 5. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Give him 8 points now.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
He's guarded by Washington. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Uses the glass on the layup. Gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. There's the 3. Washington grabs the miss.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Six to shoot. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
Boy, making a slick move off the bounce that time to get the easy 2.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Look who it is, fellas. Your Nugget Dance Team.
And for a moment, let's see which teams are leading the league in assists since the All-Star break. Number 5, the Nuggets.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
They need this. And the layup is up and in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Perez. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Denver in the lead.
First in rebounding, and they come in at number 2 for fast break points. Their ability to rocket up the court and demoralize the other team with their quickness is so impressive.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. The ball's knocked loose. Launches a 3. Unable to get that one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Shooting for their away team. Number 12. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Nuggets making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Drills it from deep. And Denver leads by 7.
They keep trading punches. both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Lays it up and banks it in.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring
2
here.
minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by Perez. The Nuggets shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle. First shot won't go.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Rebound by the Nuggets.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
And, guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Number 00.
.41 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To win the drought. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
With 1 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Shooting about 47%. A nice number. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the shot.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
They get it back. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Shot is up. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that one's good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Poke loose. In transition, here they come. On up the court. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Pass to Williams. Five to shoot. 16 feet out. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. And Denver leads by 5.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Rebound by the Nuggets. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Shot from the low block. Floats one. The shot no good.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Oh, the teardrop falls in.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Missed inside. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. From 8 feet. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6. The Nuggets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of foot trend?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And they call an illegal screen here. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. Fourth, the Nuggets.
And both of these teams have been great at rebounding the ball over the last month, making sure they're doing whatever they can to get the boards off the miss.
And rejected. Over to the left wing. And he banks in the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Misses from short range.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Williams. And his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game. Clock at 4. Fires from way outside. The shot comes out.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
That one is off. Denver in the lead. Jacks up a three. And another miss by Denver.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Nuggets shooting 37% from the floor at this point. To the right side. The three from Washington. Hits the trifecta. Washington's got 6. Gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Pulls up, high post. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 5. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game, shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. That one's good. This game is all even. 6 points for him.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so here is Denver. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Perez. No made baskets yet. Off target with the open look.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Perez. Misses from close range. Gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And another miss by Denver. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Denver Nuggets.
At the line for the away team. Number 47. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so he makes both from the line.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. On the clock.
Their offense isn't helping them tonight. Too many missed opportunities.
And the basket is good. 5 points in the game.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first
Heady
personal
play to
foul.
stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And there's 1:38 left in the second. To the paint. Lets a 3 fly. Can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts. We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Pretty even game going on here in D.C. And he makes it on the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 43 seconds left in the first half.
It's such a big help to your defense when your smaller players can snatch down rebounds in traffic.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
.27 seconds left in the second period. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks down the long J. He's got 11.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 3, and we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, give us your take.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out of the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The visitors with the ball. 3-point lead. Driving to the basket. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Williams. Three-pointer, no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And he nails the jumper. He's got 9. Well, the Nuggets shooting at about 34% here in this game. The fadeaway. That one rolls around and rims out. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And there's the drive and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, number 4.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Clock at 6. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Inside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Connects from downtown.
Number 31.
Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Williams defending. Williams grabs the board.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The Nuggets trail. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Good on the shot. 6 points for him. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Off target from three-point range.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Team foul. Number 9. That's his third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver. Number 8. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the strike. Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. He's guarded by Washington. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Over to the wing. The three. That shot off the mark. Shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Knocks it loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Looking to get it going. Denver grabs the miss. Back come the Nuggets on the run. The shot misses. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Give him 8 points now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Nuggets shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Five on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Drains the triple.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And the Nuggets call time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Fourth, the Nuggets.
This is a squad that will tax you for any mistake or loose ball. They know how to snatch the rock and run flat out to make sure they capitalize.
To the inside. It's good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now. The three on target from range. He's got 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The baseline J. That one rolls around and rims out.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Knocked away. 4 games left of the regular season. Let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at Denver, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. A game back.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, this team, in my opinion, is one of the biggest surprises so far. I knew they had the talent, but I just didn't know how fast they could put it all together.
Well, you know what? I think it's a testament to how hard they worked in the preseason. I mean, they didn't want to take any chances to have this thing fall apart. They wanted to hit the ground running, and they have.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Off with the layup.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Yep, that one goes.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. And it's good for 2. 11 points in the game.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And overall, you like what they've done on the offensive glass, extending possessions. They're top 10 in second chance points.
And these guys have great chemistry. They're playing for one another. You can tell. It doesn't matter who gets the bucket. It's a team effort. Unloads. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Assisted. Number 22.
A minute 31 left to play in the third. Here's Perez. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And another 3 for Denver.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Lets it go. No good from the wing. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. And the bucket is good.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Washington's checked in for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Shooting around 45% since the break. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's Perez. For the tie. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3.
64.
Up by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Can't cash it in from close range.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Can't hit from in close. To take the lead, it's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Can't connect from short range. Shooting a solid 47%. And it's Denver with a rebound. And that misses. That would have put him up. Gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. He buries it from 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And we're... It's stolen. Down low. The finish! And Williams punches it home. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Here come the T-shirts. Get on their feet, fans.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JB Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Shooting for their away team. Number 2. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
To the inside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Count that one.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Shooting the ball at 48% so far. Banked it in off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now, my goodness.
Oh, swiped away. In transition, here they come. The offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. The Nuggets have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And it's rejected. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
19 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Shoots. And right on target. That one's good.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
To the left wing. Ooh, poked away. Money on the 19-footer.
Timeout.
Timeout called. The Nuggets.
Nuggets call timeout. Let's give a warm welcome, your Nuggets dance team. Give a warm welcome, your Nuggets dance team. Again, fans, let's give it up one more time for your Nuggets mini dance team.
The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Washington. And he lays it up and in.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here he goes. And the shot goes down.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
4 on the clock. From downtown, the shot won't fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And no good, but close on that one, so he'll shoot 2 now.
That's his second personal foul.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
And he can't get the first one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the wing, right side. Lots of room. And that one is right through the heart.
Assisted by number 4.
The Nuggets trail. The floater, counted.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Hits a three-pointer.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
The Nuggets shooting around 53% in the fourth. Shot is off. He's 5 for 12. Williams defending. To the wing on the left. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Nuggets shooting 41% in this game. Here's Washington.
At the line for 2, Washington.
And that one falls for Washington. And so Washington nails both of them.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
Shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency.
What time is it? It's T-shirt time.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Charity stripe shot. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
threes off the mark.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Williams defending, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
Shooting for their away team. Number 9. At the line for one.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. They're down by 6. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 6. .114 left in the fourth quarter here. And again, Denver no good. Shooting a nice 50% for the game. To the middle. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Well, the Nuggets shooting just around 45% on the fourth. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From the high post. Going inside. Washington grabs the miss.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, and the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now look at Ephesus' starting lineup. And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their jobs. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
And it's Ephes with the ball. Here's Winston. Launches a three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
First team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Ephes shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one falls for him. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The pass to Boss. Five to shoot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. To the right side. Here's Winston. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Boss. And he really played well against Denver. Lets the three fly. Kept alive.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. To the inside. Fires the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's deflected. Pass to Winston. And Ephes, another three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For Žalgiris, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Off on the layup.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Timeout. And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And Zalgiris calls time here. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Zalgiris trails by 11. Here's Boss. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Ring shot on the way, and he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 10.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Shot from free throw range. That one, no good.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
To the middle. Ball stolen. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. Down low. That one goes. Count it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Winston. And another miss for Ephes.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Boss. Banked in off the glass.
Number 11.
Boss has got 5 now.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the wing right side. Pass to Winston. And the layup's good off the glass. Winston's got his second bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Boss. 5 points in the game. Can't hit the step back jump shot. Misses from close range. Zalgiris trails by 6. A three-pointer, no good. For Ephes, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Over to the left wing. Here's Winston. Offline with his 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Boss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Ephes.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And the first one drops. And a new group getting now ready for Ephes. And so he makes both from the line. Efes leading by 4. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now a look at the stats for him.
And he's not been as efficient this month as he had been earlier. Take a look at his true shooting percentage, and it will show that he's gone a little bit frosty. Maybe tonight he can get that touch back.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Zalgiris trails by 6. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Five on the clock. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. He has 5.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Good on the jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Efes leading by 5. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left here in the first quarter. Misses from short range. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Passes to Boss. Just 5 on the clock. Efes grabs the miss.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Misses the layup. Zalgiris trails by 11. So the wing on the left. The layup missed. And it's Efes with the ball. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes in.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
To end the run. And the layup falls.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Evans, another three.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And Ephes leads by 14. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Zalgiris trails by 14. You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
And they get it back. Fires from deep. Evans grabs the miss. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Evans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Zalgiris trails by 14. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's off from 3-point range. And for Ephes, they're shooting a superb 63% from the field. Six to shoot. Inside. And a missed layup. For Zalgiris, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Now the pass to Boss. Steps back and fires. That one goes in. Boss has got 9.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Shot from 12. And the jumper is on the mark. And Ephes leads by 14.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Winston. currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Boss. Buries it down low.
Number 11.
11 points in the game. Efes leading by 12. Here's Winston. 9 points last game out. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's a look they always want him to take. If he's got space, he's got the ultra green light.
Here's Boss. He's got 11. Shoots. And Jalgiris getting another bucket right there.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Timeout called, Efes.
Start it.
Get ready for your dance team.
And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And Efes leads by 15. For Jalgiris, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Out to the right wing. To the left side wing. This one for 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Winston. And Efes with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
To the middle. High, arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. He has 6.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Winston. He's got 7. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Tries yet again. And it's good for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Efes leading by 10. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Got a hand on it. Down low. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And for Efes, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, load management is among the new buzzwords around the league. Now, Adam Silver says maybe on top of your typical guaranteed contracts, some incremental money should be based on number of games played and results of those games. That's how most industries work. Kevin, we've seen changes with that. The league now mandates 65 games played during a season to qualify for most individual awards.
David, I'm a fan of it. It's a step-by-step process, but they've got to do something. It looks like they are. Thanks so much for the report. Here's Boss. He's got 16. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. Right now, quite a ways down below. Ephes leading by 10. Timeout called.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Get on your feet and make some noise for
Both teams will make substitutions.
And check out the numbers for Boss. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. And he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Trying to get something going, and it's good on the layup. He's got 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
To the inside. 2 points. That one goes.
22. The assist.
Ephes leading by 10. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And Ephes with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
First half, 2 minutes.
Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Shot clock at 5, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Boss is checked in for Zalgiris. Zalgiris trails by 12. Here's Boss. 18 points for him. Offensive rebound. Boss. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. 1:05 left in the first half. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Ephes will retain possession.
Anadolu Efes Istanbul ball.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Rebound by Zalgiris.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
From downtown. They shoot again. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Ephes leading by 10. Tipped away. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Passes it to Boss. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Ephes on top, up by 10. And we'll return shortly.
50. and your new big squad.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Checking out Ephes. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that. And who knows, it might get the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Boss has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Zalgiris trails by 10. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Ephes. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And that one, good. He's got 6.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Easy 2 points on the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
The pass to Winston. To the middle. Oh, that's blocked. There's the drive. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul, first team foul.
For Ephes, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Boss. 20 points for him. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. No one near him. Ephes grabs the miss. Out to the wing. Here's Winston. 7 points in the game. And another miss for Ephes.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Boss, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
It's good from long range.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
That shot off.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Off with the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Efes leading by 13. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him. For Žalgiris, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Six on the shot clock. And they get it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Pass to Winston. And Efes with the bucket. Here's Boss. 20 points for him. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Inside, intercepted. And here they come. There's the 3. Rebound by Žalgiris. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Craps in the tray.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
The layup off target. Žalgiris trails by 14. Fires from the line, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Boss has got 22.
Man, I love that turnaround jumper. What a tough shot to defend.
Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Efes.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And he knocks down the first one. And Efes going out with a whole new group out there. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Efes with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And he makes good on the layup. He has 6.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
To the middle. That one's not going to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Can't hit from in close. Žalgiris trails by 12. And Žalgiris, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
It's blocked. Here's the break, and here they go. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
No good on that one. On offense, here's Žalgiris. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Žalgiris.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
First free throw is good. Bossie's checked in for Žalgiris. Good on both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Inside. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Pass to Boss. Drains it from 17 feet out. He has 6.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Timeout called, Ephes. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's the three-point bomb.
Number 3.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not over.
To the inside. Off target at the rim.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's blocked. 1:33 left to play in the third. Passes it to Boss. Can't cash in from close range.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The pass to Boss. 18 feet out. Evis grabs the miss.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
And that one, good. 19 points in the game.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
In Zalgiris, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. He hits both from the stripe. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Winston. He's got 9. That one doesn't drop.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Lets it go with a 3. Off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And Evis leads by 5. 63. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Evis leading by 5. Poked loose. Pass to Boss.
FS foul. Number 13. First personal foul. First team foul.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Leon Poe.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Winston. Clock at 6. Can't hit from 12.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Boss. That shot off. Evis leading by 3. Rebound by Zalgiris. To the paint. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's only his first turnover of the game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
And for Ephes, they're shooting in this game 45%. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Winston. Moves back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Number 9. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for FS. Number 34. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Boss. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Shoots a fader. Rebound by Zalgiris.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over. And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Tries from 10, and it goes down 2 points. And Ephes leads by 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And he gets the bucket.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Tries from 16. Second chance shot. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Here's Winston. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
It's deflected. Releases. Misses the jumper. Zalgiris trails by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Timeout called. Ephes. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. To take the lead. That one, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Another shot. Rebound by Zalgiris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the inside. It's deflected. Here's Boss. That one doesn't go.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Winston, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
From the arc. No good that time.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Good on the three-point shot. Boss has got the lead up to 4 now for Zalgiris.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Good again that time.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Leon Poe.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Timeout called.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Boss.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Memphis trails by 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for the away team, number 7.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Zalgiris with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Boss. pulls up on the wing and right on target with the switch. Efes trails by 6.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A fader. Count it.
Avoids the block thanks to the fadeaway. Quick thinking, and look, great touch.
For Žalgiris, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. It's good. Boss has got 15 points in just the second half.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
A very skilled finisher inside. Even with defenders close, he'll find a way to score.
Launches it. And again, Žalgiris with the triple.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Down low. It's stolen. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Shoots from the line. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now a 9-point Žalgiris lead. To the middle. Up and in on the layup.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Number 7.
Žalgiris shooting in this game 45%. .46 seconds left to play here in the 4th. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
And you can't teach effort. You can encourage it, but this is why you covet guys who are so self-motivated.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. Number 11. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Timeout called, Efes. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. .29 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. It counts.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it out.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 13. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Žalgiris. Number 24.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And it's Efes with the ball. Top of the key. Yes!
Number 7.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Boss. So we see Zalgiris get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.